Alright, it's turn 28 of Dominions 4. Did I catch Agartha? Did Agartha catch me? Did they do something completely random that I have no idea? Alright, 2 fire gems from Ermor. 9 air gems, that's nice. 7 death gems from Man. A messenger has arrived from Man. Greetings, friend and neighbor. We present you with the 7 death gems and hope it will help you in your desperate defense, the Knights of the Grail. Messenger, okay. A Daz tactic is, okay. Throne of Law, that's what we thought. Ogres, Feral Wood, Solemn. Okay. That's predictable. But now we'll know exactly how many ogres, or I mean, how many shard guards he has. Divine Blessing. Summon Earth Power, Strength of Giants. Okay. And we attacked in White Peaks. Ah, he did. He moved into Cerulean Sea. Cheeky. Okay, we're gonna get him over here, though. No problem. Okay, let's go ahead and speed it up just a bit. Alright. Well, like I said, I was kind of hoping that, how did we do there in White Peaks? Didn't lose anybody, good. Let's see, Cerulean Sea, okay. Yeah, like I said, that's what I was afraid of. Let's see how these guys do. Oh my god, his... Oh my god. Did we actually kill one of those guys? Come on. Nope, come on. Man, they have so many hit points. Come on, guys. Kill them. Kill those stone hurlers. Ah, they're gonna rout now, though. If I killed any of them, that would be awesome. Okay. That was interesting. Let's see. Cerulean Sea. Ah, dude, we didn't kill any of them. That's a pity. Okay, Mountains of Madness. There's battle. Oh my god, he did move in the Deadlands. Dude. Cheeky. I don't know why he's moving in such a weird way. Or I don't know why he would go to the Deadlands. Unless he's planning on taking that ocean and then consolidating. Okay, Cerulean Sea we just watched. Mountains of Madness. Agartha attacking Mountains of Madness. Okay. Well, he outwitted me this turn. Okay, and then Gnome Peaks. Oh my. He's got these sacred flyers now, too. I wonder if he can bless them. It's gonna be an interesting battle. He's pitching it. Minotaur Mannequin. He's pitching it. Oh my god. Oh, dude, but if he can get these guys to attack rear, oh, I'm excited to see this happen. Dust to Dust. Okamano Sensei. That's gotta be... Why is he casting Dust to Dust? He's pretty high up on the, enchantment if he's at fire arrows already. Come on, DC. All you gotta do is kill his leaders. Come on. All these Pegasus riders have to do is get back here and kill these guys. They can do it. I'm rooting for you. Ugh, fire arrows. Quick roots. Oh, dude, but they just keep shooting arrows. Why do they just shoot arrows? Why do you do that? Well, hopefully these guys will do some trample damage. I wonder if that was a scripting error? I doubt it. I don't think DC would make a scripting error, but it's still odd that he's shooting arrows. Ooh. Well, he did some damage there. Too many arrows. Too many arrows. Poor Asphodel. This is a good fight. But I think he should have scripted these guys to attack rear. I mean, it'd be hard, obviously, but still, if he could have gotten back here. He could have done it. They got high hit points and everything, but still. Well, they should flee, hopefully. Got 0 fatigue. Come on. Oof. Oh, God. It's terrible. Mm-hmm. That was nasty. He killed a handful of their units. Ugh. Alright. And then Deadlands. I don't know why he did this, but whatever. Okay. We can probably speed this up, can't we? Yeah. Alright, well, I'm annoyed that he outmoved me. Losing the Deadlands isn't such a big deal, but now I have to decide where I'm going to move my armies next, since I didn't manage to catch his. Alright, Belagor, Blood Slaves, and Gold. Good. And Worldwide Event. Order and Unrest. Nice, because I can use the income. Alright, there we go. So, he might be sending these guys down south, or he might be moving to consolidate here. He might also be moving these guys here. I don't know what he's going to do with these guys. He might move here next to Juek. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll take a look at this in a bit. So he's got his armies over here. So this army, yeah, he's just taking back those as quickly as possible. Iron Mine, 40 resources. Good, good, good. And we'll split up our forces and prepare another attack. These guys are farther away now. We got Lighthawk over here is ready to do something. He's probably not going to go back into Jabero, so we could probably move into a Jabero. What else is going on? Agartha, or not Agartha, Ermor's moved his army back. Okay. And there's that horrid army there. And a bunch of Kappas. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what things look like at the moment. And Ulm, I don't see Ulm around here. So, Ulm better be in Nidian range. If he's not, I will be annoyed. But if Ulm can secure Bithin, then I can take back these provinces, no problem. So, and then we can think about what to do with these armies up north. I should probably just go up here and try to engage them. He isn't going to have enough here, I don't think, to handle this army. I don't know. We'll think about that off camera and then come back and show you. Alright, here is our turn. So, where to begin? I guess we'll start out here in Gul Rayep and our move over here into the Deadlands. And I've set up my units to cast a bunch of lightning bolts and thunder strikes. And yeah, Divine Blessing. I've set up these guys here. They're my cripple squads. They all have crippling movement points, as you can see. They can barely move. And some of them, yeah, like 2. Ugh. Anyway, so they're going to be advancing right away. And then over here, we've got just my van here. They're set up close to the front, hold and attack. Archers are still fire large monsters, and Valkyries are still hold and attack rear. Now, that's assuming that we meet an army here, and I can't believe he's just going to stay put. So the only thing that might happen is he might move some of these guys in this province into here, which is why I've gone ahead and scripted these guys, given them a lot of air gems here, or redistributed the air gems, and have gone ahead and set them to full lightning power. And I want to route anything I meet here as quickly as possible. Now, I don't think I'm going to meet anything here. I think he's probably going to pull back or move in here or move in here. I just don't know. But if I do meet an army here, I want to route them as quickly as possible. And if I don't meet an army and it just turns out to be some province defense, well, hopefully the AI will not spend my gems to destroy the province defense. Now, the AI has that function built into it, so I'm going to kind of be trusting it here. And over here, I originally was going to try to sneak some of these guys into that province too, just as backup, because, I mean, I just want to win the battle decisively as possible. But in a test I ran on this very map with this situation, I found that if this army here moves into this province, then this army here, if it's trying to move into here, even if the guys are all stealthed, like, you know, if we take a look here at Runner, he's got all stealth units, right? Even so, though, if I move, like, he'll sneak, sure, but I want him to attack, and that turns into a move order. And then for some reason, when I tested this, when this army moved into this province and this army was trying to move into this province, this army got stuck here and was killed by this army, and obviously I do not want that to happen. So we're not going to do that. We're going to sneak into Juek over here and prepare to take this province back. Worst case scenario, I just have to move him back into this castle if for some reason these guys move in here and these guys move here and he tries to siege and I'm not able to catch his army here. Because that may happen. I really don't understand the logic of it. I thought it had to do with province order, so I was like, oh well, maybe it's because Cerulean Sea is 88 and Amain's 106, and then these guys are moving from 122 to 115, and that's why the battle resolved that way. Because the document mentions stuff like that. The other possibility too is the document also mentions that if you have two armies, so let's go ahead and do this again. If you have two armies that are moving from here to here and intercept each other, one of two things will happen randomly, is they may trade places. This army may meet this army in this province, or this army may meet this army in this province. And army size has something to do with it too, and I would have presumed their stealth ability, but I guess not. And I think that's probably because, like I said, there's nothing stealthy about this move, even though these guys have stealth. It doesn't say sneak attack, it says move. But that doesn't explain why this army was able to catch it, so I don't know what's going on. If any of you guys can explain that to me, let me know. I'm not opposed to the possibility that it's a bug as well. And so as a result of that questionable outcome, in my simulation over here, because this really started to bug me, so I tested it out. In my simulation over here, I had all three of these armies move into these provinces and had a large army here move into this province. And all three of these armies popped off and they were fine. Like, they took these provinces without a problem, and this army moved into here and didn't meet my army. And when I was looking at those province numbers, I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense because this is like province 124, that's 129, 128, 114. Like, the logic escapes me. But anyway, with these guys, we are going to be sneaking into these provinces. Same thing with Lighthawk. Again, I think I should be safe if I tried to attack all these provinces, but we're just going to play it extra safe because why not? It'll keep Agartha guessing. We got Lighthawk and Gunlag going to meet up over here. We've got our scout over here just hiding out. I probably ought to move him since these guys are moving in. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try to resubmit this turn. And then over here, again, same thing. Just move him stealthily into here, find out where his armies go, see if he tries to set a trap for me. I have a hunch somebody from Agartha is going to come over here to capture this province. And who knows what these armies are going to do. Marcus has been moving unpredictably. Like, this was an unpredicted move on his part. So I don't know. This army here may take the safe route through here to get to Bithin, expecting Battle Moose to siege him. Same thing with this army in Solom. Who knows what they're going to do. They may move through here, through Oak Halls, which is what I would expect, but that's dangerous because it puts him next to Ermor, and maybe he doesn't know what Ermor's going to do. And maybe he doesn't want to get this close to this castle province. I don't know. I really don't know. With this army, I would expect this army to perhaps keep moving down towards the throne, but I don't know. Maybe he'll move up here and try to take these sea provinces from me. If he does, that won't be the worst thing unless he reinforces it with more armies from inland. So I've got to try to make sure that doesn't happen. And if he does move up into here, what I'll do is I'll continue to build my force down here of Shark Knights. So these guys are my only hope for taking out that army. And as you can see, I've split them up already into 2 squads on the front to attack rear, and I'm hoping that they'll be able to swim to the back and kill the commander and rout that army if we meet. And assuming these guys move down to this province, next turn I'm going to be moving my Shark Knights into this province, and we're going to bolster the province defense here. I was very impressed with the effectiveness of our Ichthyids up here. Like up here, they did quite some damage, even though they weren't able to kill anything. So if we put in even more province defense here with these Shark Knights, I think we might have a chance. Furthermore, we have the Ichthyid Shaman here who can cast some spells as support, albeit hardly anything other than like summon water power and subsequent water strikes. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. So that's the plan there, and then Taku will just continue down here. But that's kind of what I expect him to do, and that's what I'm preparing for over here. Okay. He could come onto land and try to attack me, and if he does, we'll just have to move my armies down and try to break the siege as best we can. I definitely don't want to let him into a fortress, because then I'll have to siege the fortress, you know? So, yeah, but he may move inland on either me or Ulm just to try to wreak havoc, and, but, you know, if he does, that's going to trap his army, and I'll just be able to kind of follow him in, you know, kill his army. That may work for him, though, because it'll keep me preoccupied and let Ulm handle the defenses over here. So that might work. That might be a good strategy on his part. You know, if I chase him down. And unfortunately, once he gets inland, he's not going to have to worry about supplies, but I will. And also, he's going to be on even terrain with my movement. Like, the wasteland cancels out any of my... Like, I won't have sailing. I won't have anything. Like... Even my cavalry is going to be limited to 1 province per turn, just like his. So, there's that going on. Over here, because I'm not going to move these guys around anywhere, except Cess Runner, obviously, these guys are all set to research, and I've given them some gems as well. Now, I did get some fire gems, as you know, and the intention there is to eventually empower Fafnir, and because it's not quite as urgent, I'm going to actually delay it a little bit. And I, regardless, have sent some messages. So I'm sending Ermor the 7 death gems I got from Man, and I'm sending him... No, I want to read the message. Ermor, we heartily thank you for the fire and air gems you have sent us. We now think of you as a friend. Accept what death gems we have managed to obtain as a token of our friendship. Vanheim. Alright, and a message to Man. No. Keep doing that. Avalon, thank you for the death gems you sent us. It will aid us in repelling the armies of Agartha. We will send you fire gems when we procure them, but do not hesitate to ask something else in return if you wish. Okay. And again, 7 death gems to Ermor. Now, I am going to delay because the more alchemy I perform, the more gems I'm going to lose. And the more I wait, the more likely, well, first of all, I'm getting 2 astral pearls per month. And furthermore, you know, in another turn, I might get another good event, a luck event, because I think I'm probably going to get about 1 event per turn. And a lot of those events are, you know, gem events. So, you know, if I get a boon of like, I got 10 air gems one time. If I get a boon of like 10 fire gems, I only need the 50 for Fafnir, so to me it's worth waiting to save up on my gem stockpile, even though the sooner I empower Fafnir, like, you know, among other things, his research would increase by 1 point, I think. So I do have a reason to do it, but I'm gonna wait because I need the gems. So I don't want to splurge all my gems on alchemy if the combat isn't coming up, but it will be. The other thing that Marcus is doing is he's waited till summer to, well, he didn't do it intentionally, I'm sure, but something that's an advantage for him is that in the summer, his magma children are going to be more effective because they do better in hot climates. Now, fortunately, my, you know, both the Throne of Winter and my own Dominion are pushing back against the summer heat, so we're basically at neutral heat right now, but still, it's not as good as it being winter. All right, so yeah, again, over here, we're setting up for another series of attacks. We'll just see where he is. This one's probably going to be the safest attack, and then over here we're sneaking in because who knows what he might try to do. This one would probably be safe the next turn as well, but this one has a possibility of units attacking, or units entering in here to defend against an attack. And like I said, I think it's very likely that he'll move here immediately to take this province back. Okay, anything else going on? Bruce Jenner is moving up to this fortress. That's not a commander, that's just a random unit. Moonin is moving into this province. If I can, I'll get him into this fortress, but if he gets attacked in this province, he should flee to this one. If he doesn't, I'll be very sad. But that's what he's been told to do. He's been told to retreat. Okay, forging an Alquill. Research all around. Oh, and we're summoning some more ogres in case we need them. So, yeah. Itra here will bring the ogres down here if that's necessary to break a siege. And yeah, I think this province here, from here, I should also be able to make it down to Kern as well. So if this army does, for some reason, move into here, I should be able to move all my forces into this province and take it back. And then from there, we'll mix around our units, and if I have to chase him into this territory, I'll put together an army to go ahead and do that. That army, of course, will probably be consisting mainly of ogres, but anyway. And over here, again, just the research. Let's take a look at recruitment. We're getting another Vanjal. We're going to keep pumping out Vanjals as much as we can. They're 11 research, and we get them in 1 turn, which, you know, so research-wise, they're the same as a Hydromancer. They just cost more. They do cost a little bit less in upkeep, though, so that's the good thing. 114. Oh, man, that's so much. Versus 120, but they are significantly cheaper though too, so that's the other thing to keep in mind. Evangel's 285 gold versus a Hydromancer, so yeah, the lower upkeep is kind of just a booby prize. We're keeping recruiting on skin shifters because they're good return on investment in terms of strength for the resources involved. So again, just preparing in case there's a siege, and the high damage output means they'll be of some use in battle. Fortress will be done in 3 months. Over here, we're recruiting a Dwarven Smith because I need to save some money somewhere, and these guys are good. And let's see, we're getting all of our Valkyries and some Einhirs. And up here, also recruiting some Einhirs, and we're getting a priest. So this priest, next turn, I may have him sacrifice this blood slave, and then I may move him up here to start preaching and try to reclaim this province dominion from Ermor so that I can at least keep some meager income and resources from it. This province here, as you can see, as the population dwindles, so does the resources. So it's doing very badly. Anyway, I think that just about covers everything. We did take a look at recruitment here. We're just grabbing some Einhirs, and then over here we're just grabbing a few more crossbowmen and some Einhirs, and that is it. if Battle Moose sticks to his original plan, he should be up here in Nidian range next turn, and still planning on moving to Bithin. I haven't communicated with him, so I don't know. Maybe he sees this army here and he's going to do something without telling me. I hope not. I hope he sticks to the plan. So, but we'll see. I probably ought to try to get in touch with him, but everybody's been kind of busy, so I've been trying to kind of leave people alone a bit. With Ermor, because he's my ally, off camera, I've sent him detailed battle reports on these armies, including on Agartha's armies here and Tortuga's armies here. Now, all the rest of this information, including, you know, there's the Ubas in this province. I didn't send him information on this army 'cause, I mean, I'm sure he probably sees it as much as I do, or if he doesn't, it's irrelevant anyway. But if he does have scouts in here, then he'll have the same information as I do, but then it'll be a trust-building exercise. So hopefully he and I will be good friends for the time being. And I also advised him that he should probably go up and attack Tortuga and, you know, just be wary of this army here. So hopefully he'll do that. Hopefully he'll go in and mess up with Tortuga's plans, kill some Ubas. That'd be awesome. Yeah, just try to hold off Tortuga a little bit, because Tortuga will be the next problem after Agartha, if I even survive Agartha. I think if I just play my cards right, between me and Ulm, we can handle Agartha, and then the problem is just going to be, what do I do after Agartha is gone? You know, like, what position am I in, and is Ulm going to have all the juicy provinces, and then I'm going to have to, you know, be on the disadvantage there, or how am I going to get the thrones I want? If Ulm takes Bithin, it's going to make taking these thrones here a little bit more problematic, but if I can, I'll just do a power grab to end the game, but yeah, it's still all up in the air. Everything's pretty exciting right now. I hope everybody else is having a good time, but it can be rough, especially if you're on the receiving end of some attacks, you know. So everything I'm saying, I'm hoping that I can keep in my mind too if the battle turns against me. You know, I'm hoping that I can take it in stride and not get too down if it looks, you know, like if Agartha turns this around, or if Tortuga attacks me, or if Ermor attacks me, and it's like, oh, now I'm the one that everybody's gunning for. You know, I just hope that I can put up as good a fight as Dwarf Comic has been doing. So anyway, let's see. We're moving our scouts into here to keep an eye on things. And is there anything else going on? We're staying there. Yep, defending. Hiding out here just to keep an eye on things. Defending, hiding. Yep, stand put. I could move this scout. I could. Sure. We'll go take a look at this province since we're moving into this one. Okay. Anything else going on? Nope. All right. Well, that basically does it. So with research, we are just continuing to stay on the path of evocation, because I want to get those storms and summon storm power things going, even though it may kind of obviate the use of my Valkyries. But I'll just put my Valkyries into stealthy strike squads and use them to clear out enemy provinces. So yeah, and I've certainly got enough commanders now that I can do that on basically anybody. So we may do that. If things start to turn, we may just infiltrate all of Ulm's territories and do a surprise attack on him. That's kind of a crappy thing to do since he's my ally, but same thing with Man. More likely, I'll probably try to do something with Tortuga, just since he's probably the next biggest nation. But you know, I gotta play to win at this point too. You know, so like we all want to win, so I gotta make moves that are a little bit more logical like that. So, including, you know, what to do about these thrones. So, there we have it. That is the turn, and thank you for watching, and I always look forward to your advice if you have any, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye. So I have a slight addition to make to this episode, and that is regarding my move into the Deadlands. I've decided to go ahead and take Atra here and move him in with some of these Valkyries. And I've also changed the orders up just a little bit over here. So Atra, my Vanadrot, and Bolt Thrower, my Vanadrot, I'm moving back a little bit, but they're still going to be doing Thunderstrike. I'm sending all my air gems into that battle as well. And the reason for that is on the offhand chance that he reinforces the Deadlands from Bithin. Now, I've been talking to Battle Moose about this a little bit, and I don't think he's going to. I think this is going to be kind of a silly overkill move where there's just like one province defense and we destroy it instantly. But just in case, man, just in case, you know, if he moves this army from Bithin for some reason, trying to trap me in the Deadlands, like if he thinks he can win that battle, then I want to be prepared because I cannot afford to have a bad... I have to destroy his army if we meet. I can't afford to have a Pyrrhic victory anywhere. And I heard back from Battle Moose, and he is moving his units into Might Marsh just in case Agartha moves to the shore. Now, I think that is extremely improbable, because if Agartha moves onto this shore, he knows that I can go in after him as well as Battle Moose. I think he's going to stay in the ocean, as I discussed earlier. It's also possible he'll go onto my shore. Like, I would think he'd attack my shore before he'd attack Ulm, because Ulm, unlike me, can't cross this ocean, but I can cross the ocean to help Ulm. Ulm can't cross the ocean to help me, so I think Ulm is totally safe, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Like, we can see what he does and make a decision from there. But anyway, regardless, that's what I'm doing. Oh, and since I took that Alquil off of him, I need to assign it onto Garm here. Alright, so we lost a little bit more research. We're going 200 research this time. Yeah, so we got to make that up next turn. We'll be able to if we don't summon anything. Yeah. Don't like that. But anyway, like I said, I think it's more important to get this battle done. And we can certainly get to evocation in one more turn if we don't empower Fafnir, for example, and get all these other guys focused on what they're doing. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you very soon. Bye-bye.